How's everybody doing today? We're putting another content video out or information that we came across as we were getting things up onto Rumble and YouTube. We realized that all of a sudden Hillary Clinton is coming back, and it seems like they're reporting Fox News first to report it on Good Morning, stating that she will be going to the New York State um, Democrat convention next week. Apparently, she's trying to get back into politics and stuff. I'm not sure if it's a state level or the next level, but here's um what you know stating that Hillary will be speaking at the New York State Democratic convention next week, and I think she's going to be going after things like not guns stuff, but you know how she works. She's always an anti-gun person. She's always going to be a corrupt politician. I mean, when are the Clintons going to actually stop trying to intervene and just kind of like go away? And she's going to comment on the Freedom Caravan due to millions of dollars. There's a lot, like I said. She's probably going to try and intervene and put her 2 cents in and go after people like she used to. And that's the thing that she doesn't, she acts like she's part of, some kind of we the people, but she's really not. She's part of the corrupt people that sit in Washington and steal millions of dollars from taxpayers. And I don't know why anybody would still go and pick this person. She's just as bad as Joe Biden. That is truthful. Nobody picked her in 2016 for president. Nobody, nobody wants her. Nobody wants the Clintons no more. It's like they had their opportunity in the 90s. They had their little spotlight in the early 2000s. This is 2022. Like, it's time to go bye bye. Same with, Joe Biden. Everybody should have figured that out. He should have not ran. Somebody else should have. But they didn't have any good contenders to challenge Donald Trump. And they thought Joe Biden works. He ended up there. I'm 2020 election. I'm not going to say anything that, it sits as it is. Nothing you can do about it. All people can do is focus on 2022, and the Clintons are wanting to put their 2 cents back into policy and the political world. And they're also, here's the Sun, the U.S. Sun, they report, which is um somewhat of a UK British outlet, but they're talking about back again Hillary Clinton 2024 update. Come back at next election to take on Donald Trump and replace Joe Biden. So that's what, she's thinking. and I'm not sure if the Democrat Party could handle it or if anybody else could. So, a lot of people put enough hatred towards the president, former president, Donald Trump, and that's, media bashed him. Everybody's criticized him to the point where they don't like it. And if you check my last video, or our last video we put out about inflation, it actually shows in the chart I had that where, under his presidency, he was actually getting the economy up and stable. Where people failed was they switched out the coach at the final game, the final quarter. It's like, okay, we'll switch him out. We'll switch the quarterback out. That's better. We'll swap the quarterback and we'll be better off. And now everybody's wondering why they're down 24 points, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And that's simple. You just gotta look at the data. Inflation, everything's going to hell. And Hillary Clinton thinks that she can slide in and start her little Clinton fundraising and Clinton cash again. Clintons are corrupt as can be. No one likes them. No matter if it's, leftists or if it's people on the right. The right definitely doesn't like her. But the left Democrat Party, people that support that her policies, no. They know what she'll do. She'll steal from the poor and give to the rich. That's how the Clintons have always worked. They sold out to China. They sold out to a lot of companies. They gave, nuclear weapons or the equipment so China could build nuclear arsenals. That's not, people can go look it up. They did that in Ohio. They set the stuff up. All their corruption is always on the upper class or high, rich, corrupt people. They're going to help them. They'll help Facebook, they'll help Google, they'll help any of these corrupt systems to keep, everybody happy and get. Because what was it, her last campaign, and she ran in 2016, they had over $1 billion in campaign money. Did she give it back after it was over with? Don't think so. Pretty sure they walked out feeling heavier and feeling better than ever. But they're seeing an opportunity. Joe Biden's failing. Trump's been demoralized in the voters' eyes. And some voters actually now are kind of like they wish Donald Trump was back, truthfully. I've watched the footage and we've actually seen a lot of information, stating that they'd rather have Trump back. I mean, some people, and I don't really like pointing out, different people's, appearances, but like black community, things like that. Some people were kind of actually saying, what did we, what did we get out of Joe Biden? We should have just stayed with a Trump and just left it alone. Why ain't Trump back? That's getting more popular than ever. Now, I know Kid Rock put a song out, We the People, and it's had that type of lyrics in it. People can go listen, check it out. It's, the emperor is losing his authority, basically. And I'm not trying to, take anybody's, things, but that's basically, you know, the king has been exposed for the corruption he is, and Joe Biden is there. Hillary Clinton is the same way. And now apparently all the Democrat Party has is corrupt politicians to keep putting up as running candidates. It doesn't matter. They both have so much corruption. Joe Biden's got the Ukraine problem and his son with China. And now Hillary Clinton, I'm going to run. And she doesn't, nobody forget, or no one's forgetting about Libya. Nobody forgot about what she done in the Middle East, all the problems they did. She would probably done the same thing Joe Biden did when he pulled out of Afghanistan. And that is what's going to happen. These people are going to try and push another corruption scheme on the American society. And I don't see it working. I think the American people have learned, at least the people that vote. And I think, because I'm not sure, I can't, these are opinions, that if Donald Trump does land back on the ticket, that his popularity is going to be higher in the voting polls than anybody could ever imagine. The propaganda or the news media would not probably be able to destroy him, because Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, like Obama said, Joe Biden or Hillary, any of them, they have a great time of screwing shit up. Pardon my French, but that's what it is. And this is what they're going to do. They're going to throw out some more corruption. And I'm not siding with the Republicans. Republicans ain't better, but there seems like some good candidates coming out. Like the video I made of two congressmen or congresswoman that was on Timcast IRL. People like that, there are good people. I've seen, there's some people that are small business owners like, hey, this is not going well. We're going, we're going to run, and we're going to run the Republican Party. There's people moving closer to the right than the left, because Clinton's, Joe Biden, all the stuff that's happened 30 years, it's been laid out in plain view, and nobody's even, thinking what's going on with China. People are, talking about war with Russia. That's an issue. American society doesn't really like war. Hasn't liked it even when World War II came. They weren't wanting to involve themselves. The president did it himself and Congress. So this is, and President Trump, former president, he was against war. He didn't want to start any wars. He didn't want to be in any wars. He didn't do the best job, but when you got corrupt people working behind the scenes against you, it's kind of hard to not get stuck in that. And this is, our opinions. Let us know at the bottom how you feel. But yeah, it looks like Hillary's back, and or trying to come back, make her comeback tour and take over the Democrat Party again. And let us know. And we'll see you guys next round. We are on locals. So if you guys want to help us out, we can get a Q&A going if we get enough people on there to build up a good Q&A system to where, people can have conversations with us and we can, get people's opinions and ideas and how things are going, what they feel, where everything's going in life.